welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be another cooking recipe with Mardi Gras and Fat Tuesday quickly approaching. What better time of year than to make jambalaya? Now I'm gonna instant pot it. I found with the white rice it should only take 3 minutes. Of course, with the time to come up to pressure, and then the recipe said total, even including pressure, should be about 30 minutes. I have pre-cut my ingredients. So the original recipe called for 1 onion and 1 pepper, and you know me, I like to kind of try and healthy things up. So I have 2 onions, 2 peppers, and what equates to probably 2 cups of celery here. And I'm including the celery because I had it in the refrigerator and I wanted to use it up. So more vegetables, the merrier. The other way I'm going to try and make this recipe a little more health conscious and to slip some veggies in is, instead of 2 cups of rice, I'm only going to put in 1 cup of rice, and then I'm going to put in some cauliflower rice. Now, the whole cauliflower rice craze is great because it gives you, I guess you can trick yourself into thinking you're eating rice, but the mouthfeel of rice and cauliflower rice are so different. And sometimes when I do the cauliflower rice, like make fried rice with it, I'm still kind of hungry soon after. So I'm gonna combine regular rice with the cauliflower rice so that I'm still getting some actual rice in there, but yet half of it is gonna be the cauliflower rice. So that should cut back on some of the calories and whatnot. And again, add in the veggies and make it just a little bit healthier. So the first step is to put your Instant Pot on saute, let it come up to heat. Then you're going to put in a teaspoon of olive oil. Okay. And then you're going to put in the onion, pepper, and celery. And the recipe called for 12 ounces of the andouille sausage. The packet I bought had 14, so I'm just going to use all 14 ounces of it. And then the recipe I found didn't have chicken, but I'm putting chicken. So mine is going to be this chicken and andouille sausage. There are so many recipes out there for jambalaya that is the chicken, sausage, shrimp, and any combination therein of or not if you don't want the meat and you'd rather be vegetarian or vegan. Okay, and they said about 2 to 3 minutes until the onions become translucent. I have a little bit more in there than what they did, so it's probably going to take me a little longer than the 2 to 3. The next step was to put in minced garlic, and again, I just have the little jar of minced garlic, and then saute for another 30 seconds after that. And just the mere combination of, you know, the onion with the chicken and the sausage, this already smells really good, and we didn't even add, you know, the garlic or the Cajun seasoning yet. So if you like jambalaya, I'm really hoping this turns out using the cauliflower and rice combination. Fingers crossed. And while that's still sauteing up, you can see I have on green and gold. I don't really own a lot of purple, but the Mardi Gras colors are green, gold, and purple. The next step is to add 2 cups of chicken broth and the rice. Now I got to get the rice into the liquid. Okay, and I have so many veggies in there, my rice is having a tough time getting down. And now it says to put in the Worcestershire after. I'm going to put the Worcestershire in now because I just want everything to I want it to get flavored up as it in there. It calls for 2 teaspoons. And I don't have much left in here. It's probably just about the 2 teaspoons, so there we go. And And now I did buy pre-made Cajun seasoning. You can make your own. I'll link my inspiration recipe down below, and they have a recipe where they made their own Cajun seasoning, so either is appropriate. However, I don't remember the exact measurement, so I'm just gonna sprinkle some in here. And as you probably gathered from some of the other cooking I've done, I do like things a little spicy, so if it's more than the recipe called for, so be it. I like spice. Okay, now the recipe I'm following calls for the diced tomatoes, and it says to lay it on top and to not stir it in to prevent a burn warning. So I'm going to do that. However, I'm just going to kind of smooth out the tomatoes on the top here so that they're not glumped and they can touch. This is a little bit more than 2 cups of the cauliflowered rice, but I'm just going to lay that then on top of the tomatoes. Now, I did buy the steam and bag cauliflower rice, and I've just been kind of letting it thaw, so it's not quite frozen. I'm just going to smear that over the top. Alrighty. I'm going to put the lid on. Make sure it's sealed. Alright, we're sealed. And we're going to pressure cook it for 3 minutes. Okay, there we go. And while this is first starting to come up to pressure, I mean, just a word to the wise, back in the day, my dad had written down the emerald recipe for jambalaya, and I tried to make it one day, and I misread and didn't think and put in minute rice instead of slow cook rice. Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. You want regular rice, not minute or instant or quick rice, because you want the rice to cook in the sauce and basically, you know, soak it all up so that it's nice and flavorful and thick. So don't make that mistake like I did. I had to go back and add regular rice, and it was good, but it wasn't as good as it could have been. So again, don't make the mistakes I have. I make them so you don't have to. And while we're coming up to pressure, I did realize I do have on purple. My pajama bottoms have purple, so I do have my green, gold, and purple. Alright, so the burn warning just came on, so I've turned it off. I'm going to release the steam, see how we're doing, see if I have to put more liquid in, I guess. I don't know. We didn't even get to the 3 minutes yet. Quite honestly, I wondered what I'd do if I got the burn warning, because I did the quick steam as you saw, and it still took 10 minutes, so I'm kind of scared. It smells okay. I don't feel, as I'm stirring, that it did burn. I know it came up to pressure. It didn't hit the point where it was going to do the cook time of the 3 minutes yet. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Now, some of the recipes I saw, after you had browned the chicken and the sausage, you were supposed to take it out. This one I don't think said that. Some of them say have it sit on warm for a little, because that does something to the rice. I don't know. It looks like jambalaya. It smells really good. Let's give it a shot, I guess. The easiest way, obviously, to make jambalaya, and this is not sponsored, would be to buy the Zatarans. And I have had the Zatarans before, and it is super good and flavorful and yummy. but making it yourself is so good. My one best friend, she makes a really good jambalaya. I was in the mood for it. It's that, like I said, it's that time of year with Mardi Gras. And again, I added extra veggies to maybe, make it a little bit healthier, fit in with that whole healthy lifestyle. I made it myself, so I know what exactly went into it. Can't wait to dig in. Okay, while I'm waiting for this to cool down, please let me know in the comments below if there's any other recipes you'd like to see me try, whether in the Instant Pot, the air fryer, or just any general recipe that you'd like to see me make. Please don't forget to give a like and subscribe. Not bad. I might use a little bit more of the Cajun seasoning next time. It has a little kick in the aftertaste, but it's not very spicy, and again, it's very healthy because I doubled the onion, I doubled the pepper, I put in some celery, which means I probably should have adjusted the amount of liquid. However, using the cauliflower rice and not all rice, I feel like it's a good blend. I wouldn't want it to be too juicy. Also in the comments, let me know, how do you celebrate Mardi Gras? Besides, obviously, the donut or the fastnacht on Fat Tuesday, jambalaya, and wearing the colors. And until next time.